Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is a Working Creatives podcast. My name is Kevin Gregg. Thank you for joining us here on the stream this morning. Plenty to talk about today. How about if you have ever had this feeling, which is, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This might be something that's going on with your creative work where you're just like going, yeah, I'd rather not do this right now. There might be a couple of feelings that you're having, which it's. Let me give you some examples. You might be having some stuff with your creative work where you're getting into territories that you've never been in before, right? You might be trying to pitch an idea to potential investors in your work. Maybe you're trying to get an agent. Maybe you're an actor and you're trying to go out on auditions, or like you're learning to network and do this stuff. All the things I just talked about, that's all stuff that I've done. And there's many times, and I'll give you some more examples in the episode today, where I have been in those situations. And just as I've been entering into those new territories with trying to get to the business side of my creative work, the immediate feeling that starts going through my mind and my body is, I don't want to do this. Like right now, I would rather do anything else. I would rather take a nap or be watching a video or doing anything else that is pleasurable instead of these feelings that I'm having right now. That's what we're going to talk about today on the show. And going to tell you, it's actually not the end of the world. As a matter of fact, if you're having those feelings, it's an indication that you're going in the right direction. And there's some incredible things that are going to start opening up for you once you embrace that. We'll get to that in just a second. If this is your first time here, just to let you know, this show is dedicated to helping you with getting your creative work done. And one of the ways that you can support the show is by visiting the Working Creatives community, which is hosted on the school platform. The link to join is right underneath. You can join the hundreds of people that are over there that are in the process of getting their creative work finished, finding their audience, and learning how to get it out there so they can start generating some income and revenue for their craft and their work. If you want to join us over in a community which is supportive, encouraging, and also really helps you strive and thrive, join us over at the Working Creatives community. It's located in the description below. So, I have had all of those feelings before, and it brings up this, maybe it might be a feeling that you have like a knot in your stomach or in your chest. I have definitely had that. And it's not only as you're getting into stuff. This can also happen when you're having paid gigs. I've had these exact same feelings before. I remember having this same exact feeling when I was getting ready to go on stage at Disneyland, and we were testing out a new musical comedy show, and I was about to deliver this to 200 audience members in Disneyland live, and just thinking to myself, I don't know if I want to do this. I would rather be anywhere than just about to step on stage. I've also had this feeling before when I transitioned into doing directing, like live directing and creative consulting for the Walt Disney Company. I remember having to step into a major production meeting where I was at a table with 10 different heads of departments, and I was going to sit down, and I was the guy that was calling the shots for this meeting. And sorry, that happens occasionally. A little sneeze come up. That's what happens when you do this stuff live. I was in this meeting, and I'm the one that's in charge of this, and I've got 10 heads of departments, and they're all looking to me to, okay, what's our next step on this project, right? It's like a 6-figure project, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm kind of going, holy smokes, I have got to lead these people with confidence and with direction in the moment, right? I also had this within the last several years too. I was hired on for a math software company that does reach out to educators in different school districts throughout North America. And I was coming in doing a creative presentation, and I was doing this for 8 executives who their main focus was on business and education. And I'm coming in to do a creative production pitch with a whole bunch of people going, I don't understand this. What is this? Right. And so, listen, I'm telling you all of this stuff today on the show. None of this stuff is to scare you, right? This is, you are probably, you are going to experience something like this, especially when you are on the path to being a creative professional, to truly start incorporating some business aspects into your creative work. And you have to do some of this. My point with these stories is not to scare you, to not have you go, oh my gosh, I don't ever want to be in a situation like this. You know what? Let me just hang it up right now. I'm cool. I actually don't want to be a professional working creative. I'm good. I'd rather just do this as a hobby and not get paid. The reason why I'm bringing up these examples I've had in the past is that any of these situations that I was put in, they didn't kill me. As a matter of fact, in hindsight, having gone through these situations, I am so grateful that I continually got put into those scenarios time and time and time again, because it sort of opened my eyes to a new level of what was going on with my work and with my creativity and with my career, where all of a sudden it's like it's like a curtain being opened, and you start to look and go, oh, there's a whole other level to this. And really what happened was, as I'm integrating business with the creative work, I started discovering, hold on a second, there's already a ton of creative skills that I've been using for the last few decades that actually apply in these scenarios. And several of these things that happen for me included, when I'm in these sort of high pressure situations, is recognizing I'm using creative problem solving. I'm having to do ideation. I'm having to do storytelling. I'm having to do production thinking. And then down the line, all of that is like, well, how do we cause this to help income or help revenue, right? And suddenly you start realizing, like, wait a minute, I've already been doing these things. These two things aren't separate. They actually combine and work together very well. My point with this for these people, for anybody that's listening to this stream here today, is that you don't have to be terrified of business. As a matter of fact, business is so crucial to part of this process if you want to be doing this for a living and generating income and generating revenue. And you have to start learning how to do it. And even if you're learning how to do this, you can start out very simply. This doesn't have to be complex, right? Unfortunately, with a lot of AI tools that are available to us today, again, like I've talked about on other shows recently, it's very easy for you to sit down and to go, I'm brand new at this. Like, I don't know how to do this. I'm a creative and I'm looking to bring in income for this. How do I do this? What's my first steps? There could be certain easy steps that you have. Like, for example, you might be learning how to do paid meta ads, right? On Facebook and Instagram, where you're probably either trying to promote art or a book or something that you're doing or something that you're trying to put out there, or even just trying to get traffic towards your, eyeballs on your work. You might want to learn how to do that. There's a guy that I work with on the school platform. His name is Matty Hunyor, who specializes in meta ads. As a matter of fact, in the comments below on this video, I'll make sure to tag him so you can go check out his stuff. He was fantastic for me. I knew that I had to start doing things like, meta ads or things like that in order to start broadening my reach, because I was just within, and this might be happening for you. You may be caught in just a small circle of just immediate friends and family that don't know you, and you need to broaden out. And part of that's about doing, outreach or social networking, which is also a business skill, which you have to start to learn, which is something I started learning over the last several years of going, oh yeah, I really have to do like reach out and networking calls and having a Zoom call with someone and just getting to know them and see if, are we a fit, or could you be a potential client? No. Is there any way that I could help you in a different way and point you towards other people that could help you? Perfect, right? It doesn't have to be, you know, salesy or gimmicky or anything like that. That you can be really true to yourself and what your mission, what your calling is, right? So that's a lot of the stuff that I've learned. But Matty Hunyar, when I started working with him, my gosh, man, he he really unlocked and made it not scary. The idea of like, oh, I got to put out like paid advertising and not getting terrified by the fact that you have money that's going out, but it's also benefiting you on the other side of getting other people that are like looking at your work and coming into your communities and all that stuff, or taking a look at what you do. It's a good thing, right? And then also the other thing is this, is trying to get, also just trying to look and see, is there anybody that's out there that could give me support with this, right? So like, I don't know how to generate income with this. What can I do? What can I test? Is there anybody out there that's doing this right now that could help me do this? And doing your own research, right? And we do versions of this over in Working Creatives, but that's okay too. Like, if you're not coming over to Working Creatives, that's fine. I want to make sure that you're finding and getting the type of help that you can. And the internet there's just a plethora of things that you can take a look at and find out something that is the right fit for you, right? Now, with that said, if there's something where you're just like kind of going, well, I kind of want to figure out how to do this, it's one of the things that we actually do over in Working Creatives. So if you take a look, and I'll just show you what that looks like again. Let me go over here. Yeah. I mean, if you want to head over to the Working Creatives community that I have on the School platform, that's actually part of the thing that we're doing, right? Like, people that are there, they're finishing their work, but then they're also looking like, how do I find an audience? How do I start doing marketing? How do I start doing outreach? How do I start doing the business side of my creative work? That's exactly one of the things that we tackle. So if you feel like you're on that path and you want to join us over there, go down to the link below that's in the description for this video and go check it out. It's a free community. You really have nothing to lose at all. So I think that's just the main thing that I just wanted to touch on today with you, is that you don't have to be scared of this, right? I know that there's been so many, again, I bring this up in videos on this channel a number of times. So many people are just used to the idea of going, it has to be just, art and business are two separate things. It's like the sweet spot is when you find out how it works in the middle, right? How it finds out where you're learning to also be creative, but then also learning the fundamentals and the foundation of business that will help you move forward, because you want to be generating some kind of income for what it is that you're doing, right? You just don't want that stuff sitting in your garage and number one, not getting out to the people that would truly enjoy what it is that you have to offer and also see the value in it and want to give you the money as an exchange for that. Not only just a thank you, but to just go, wow, I really want to get that. How can I get that? So why not learn some of that stuff? Anyway, that's all that I just wanted to talk to you about. So when you get that feeling of just like, I don't want to do this. This is too scary. Here's the thing. It's likely an indicator that you're getting into a new area. And that new area, even though it's super scary, you're just about to open up a door into a new level of what it means being a working creative, being a creative professional. And it's just part of the process. We usually just get so super scared of that which we don't know. But I promise you, if you stay at it, if you stay consistent, if you surround yourself with a group of people that are on the same path and are all working it out at the same time, you don't have to go at it alone. Okay? So anyway, I just want to say thank you for seeing the show. God bless you. If it's your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you find out when a new video is going to be posted or when I go live. And I'm just going to help keep showing up here so that you get that creative work done and get it out into the world. Because I really do feel that you've been given this ability and this skill for a reason. I believe that it's from God, and you've been given this purpose so that you're getting out there and expressing that beauty that He would like in the world that ultimately points towards Him. That's my belief. So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the show today. God bless you guys. Onwards and upwards. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.